It's a holiday tradition for many families, driving through town to see the bright and colorful lights hung in each neighborhood. But with so many of those traditions leading to more holiday pounds, one group has found a way to make their tradition of taking in the twinkling sights a little lighter.
Well, one of the things I thought about when we first decided to do this, just me and a few friends last year, was that growing up, I remember always getting in the car with my family and driving around to the different neighborhoods in town and looking at the Christmas lights. And that was fun. You got to be in the car and sing Christmas carols. And this is kind of the same thing that I was doing as a child, but a little bit more healthy, going out and actually, being on the streets and running the neighborhoods. And, you get to stay in front of the house a little bit longer if you want.
That's Amanda Nally. By day, she works for the Department of Fish and Wildlife, but on Monday evenings in December, she's the organizer of what are being called the Christmas light runs. And Nally says those runs carry on the tradition of being family affairs, but without giving people, Santa bellies.
Definitely. We had a lady out last week with her 2 children in a stroller. Gulf Winds and any of the activities that Gulf Winds has, including this run or any of our community runs, are generally open to everyone.
And it's that feeling of family that keeps some, like runner Ron Harrison, wanting to come out despite the cold and busy winter days.
Probably for me is getting the exercise, but mainly it's about seeing so many people that I know from the running community. The neat thing about being engaged with the running community is there's so many events that Gulf Winds Track Club puts on, and just the runners themselves will put together, and apart from the group. So you end up seeing a lot of the same folks at different events, and it's more of a family gathering than really just a group of runners, because you get to know everybody so well that they become family.
The Christmas light runs are organized all by volunteers. Nally came up with the idea last year when she and a friend started doing similar runs just by themselves. Now she pre-drives each route and prints out maps made to take different levels of runners a variety of distances. And other members of the group are pitching in too, by bringing things like flashlights, or for some, like Leah Dinger, snacks.
Well, I put out the healthy stuff for those who are trying to watch their calories, so I have lots of water in cups and orange slices, but fun stuff and festive stuff as well.
Dinger left a table outside her house, which is along the route for most runners on this day. The table's covered with Christmas lights, and besides those healthy treats, has a few more seasonal delights as well, like ginger snap cookies and chocolate-covered pretzels. She says since this run's going through her neighborhood, she really wanted to pitch in. And it's a welcome break for exhausted runners. But mostly it's a place where participants share a few laughs, a cup of cheer, and extend their running family.
Shake hands.
Hi, I'm Beth. Nice to meet you. I'm glad you came tonight.
They also share stories like their longest runs, hardest runs, and of course, talk about the evening's best Christmas lights. On this night, the favorite house is decked out in bright twinkling lights and 3 giant blow-up Santa Clauses. The best lights of all, though, come on another day's run through Dorothy B. Owen Park. There, trains chug by, polar bears nod to passing runners, and Christmas music fills their ears, completing that old stand-by Christmas tradition. For Dimensions, I'm Regan McCarthy.